Hi guys, welcome to Moonsong Mystic. I'm gonna pull a rune and then we'll pull a card or two from just the classic tarot deck and see what's coming through today. Oh, yay. Okay, so a while back, I got some new runes. We came across some new runes when we were going through the storage unit in Washington. And I haven't pulled any of them yet, but there was two of them, and I think they were both like a pinkish color. And the little card that came with them said something about like both of them have to do with love, unconditional love. So let me just look at this for a minute and see what I get. So there you go. I'm seeing this triangle here, like your heart chakra, and there's this unconditional love being released from it, and it comes out like in these rays. But this one right here, it's like I'm hearing that song. It's super old school. Oh, it's kind of a is it Stray from the Heart? Da-na-na-na. You give love a bad name. So yeah, I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about, but we'll pull a card and go a little deeper into the message. Such a pretty rune. Okay, so I've already shuffled, but as I shuffle up a little bit more, my suggestion is that you just breathe, just become aware of your breath, the in and the out, the constant, like the waves of the ocean. All right. I'm going to pull two cards. Okay, so I don't usually do these kind of messages, but we're in Mercury retrograde right now. Mercury is retrograding through Libra, and the house of Libra is all about relationships, whether it's friends, coworkers, family, romance, relationships in all of the many forms. And this rune, let's see, how did I hold it up before? This rune, that message I got, that silly song, and I wish I could remember it better, but something about, straight to the heart, you give love a bad name. So Mercury retrograding oftentimes brings people back around from our past that we need more healing closure with. Maybe they want a second chance. And Mercury's about communication. So yeah, it's that time of year where people from our past, and again, whatever form of relationship, sometimes they'll pop back up and they'll want a second chance, or they just want to make things right, or whatever, it could look a million different ways. But so the reason I'm getting that message is, and also like you could be you could be the person who wants to revisit a falling out or a situation or a communication that went sideways with somebody from the past. Because we have here the Knight of Pentacles, which the Knight is, the Knight of Pentacles is earth energy. It's slow, it's steady, it's well thought out, it's not impulsive. It's, I'm going to offer this, whatever it may be. And I've really thought about it, and I've decided that it's what I'm going to do, and it's finally time to take action on it. And the reason I believe it has to do with this communication is because we have the Eight of Wands here, and the Eight of Wands is all about communication, fast moving communication. And yeah, I'm getting communication that brings healing. So this could be someone else coming back around to you, or this could be you having really thought about something for a long time, and you're deciding to communicate. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do a little meditation. I don't, hopefully. So yeah, tying into the rune, maybe someone hurt your heart in the past and they want to make that right. Or maybe you hurt someone's heart in the past and you want to make that right. So 'tis the season to go ahead and do that, which requires courage, right? Courage to receive, courage to listen and be open to someone who's hurt you, and courage to express an apology or an amends, or a, please let me back into your life. All those things require courage. It's like you think about, courage is jumping out of a plane, or jumping off the cliff. Like, I don't know, I'm getting all these courage, like jumping off stuff or out of stuff requires courage. But when you think about it, real courage, well, there's different forms of courage. For me, the courage to be vulnerable, transparent, and authentic is like, whoo, that's hard, right? My sister Caddy said when she shares, sometimes it feels like she's an amazing little cliff jumper. Not so much these days, but it feels like jumping off a cliff. And the feeling that you get afterward is also as satisfying. And I thought that so resonated with me. So yeah, let's go ahead and close our eyes. Do some deep breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth, sigh it out. Let your body move a little bit. Maybe roll your shoulders. If you can, put your feet flat, flat on the floor or flat on the bed, or just kind of get yourself in a comfortable, grounded position. In through your nose. I'm hearing the phrase welcome home. Welcome home to yourself. Welcome home to being in your body, aware of your body. Welcome home to your inner child. I want you to picture yourself hugging your inner child. Whatever age they're showing up as is perfect. What are they wearing? I want you to imagine that they're smiling. They're so happy to see you, and you just give them a big hug. Big hug and a kiss on the forehead. They take your hand and they want to take you somewhere special to them, and you find yourself in an open meadow, and in the middle of that meadow there's this giant oak tree. The sky is kind of overcast, but it's still warm. And you walk through this open meadow hand in hand with yourself, with that younger version of yourself, and you get close to this oak tree and you see that there's this rope swing, seeing like a tire swing. And I want you to allow yourself to remember a time where you were young and you were brave and it didn't go so well. You fell on your butt. I'm seeing like this tire swing and you're on it and the rope breaks and it's scary. You get some bumps and bruises and you decide you are never going on that rope swing again or that tire swing again. And it's just an analogy of a situation from your past. And maybe it wasn't when you were young, maybe it was more recent. Maybe it was just a couple of few years ago, but you were brave and you were rejected. You were brave and it just didn't go the way you had hoped. You didn't feel understood, seen, heard, accepted, and loved. And I want you just to hold that version of you. Let them grieve that. Let them feel that. Yeah, that was really hard. That hurt. It's like you don't have to pretend that it wasn't a big deal anymore. You don't have to be embarrassed about it anymore. You can just feel the way it felt, and it didn't feel good. I want you to imagine now this oak tree, it's not a tire swing anymore. It's the kind of swing like where you sit on a piece of wood and there's two pieces of rope going up connecting to that big strong branch. And there's an angel there asking if you want to swing. And they're like, don't worry, I won't push you too high. Don't worry, I won't push you too hard. And this wooden piece is big enough for you and that past version of you. And I want you to imagine you go ahead and get on this swing, and this angel gently pushes one hand on your back and one hand on your other back, and just gently pushes. And as you swing, that sun comes out. And you have this inspiration to jump off the swing, and it's like, I might get a little banged up, but I choose to live today. Hiding isn't an option today. We're going to jump off that swing together. 1, 2, 3, jump. And would you look at that? You land perfectly. I want you to go ahead and we're going to be a little bit silly and we're just going to laugh out loud. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Live your one wild life, right? All right, go ahead and come back to the room. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon.